Hi everyone. So now today we're going to look at the global panels. When you create a story and open an item or create an item, these are the default panels that exist in your story. So first you have your title panel. Remember, as I said, when you're having these in the title, you can have 50 characters, and when you write down here in the description you can have 250 characters. Okay, so just remember that, for example, when you're uploading from a spreadsheet, sometimes that goes over and you'll get problems. Okay, so here are the default panels, and we want to maybe add some additional ones, or even you may want to take some away. In some cases, I just have a title and maybe just a comments panel, for example, or maybe a title with just a video. So it really is up to you, and so it's really important that you think about your story setup at the beginning. So as usual, to go and set the global panels, we go to Settings, we go to Setup, and then we go down to the 8th tab here, Global Panels, and this is the panel that you will work with. So what you can see along here is the typical panels that you have. So we have the titles, and on this column over here we have what we call the panel type. Now the reason why we have this, as I've mentioned in the email, is you can actually change this here to be something specific to you. So metrics, for example. Oops, let me just do that. So metrics. Okay, and I can now change I've now changed the title of that particular panel. So although it's the characteristics type, it's now going to be called a metric. So when we go back into it again, we can have a look at that. Here you'll notice that the outcomes is set to default to not be shown. So let's have a quick look at these changes I've just made here just very quickly so you can see that. So I'm going to say OK to it, and that will just save. So now if I go into it, so you can now see where we had characteristics, that now name has changed and we still don't have the outcomes panel. So let's switch that on, and let's switch a few others on at the same time as well. And remember, this is always doing at a global level, at a story level. So if I want to add a video panel to it, I've now added a video panel along here, and because I have existing items and I now switch on the outcome, it comes up with this. So this panel is set to display for new items. If you want to display this panel for all existing items, these ones here apply now. So I'm going to apply that so that panel is now showing in these ones where it wasn't before. It is now, and we've added a video panel. And you can see, by adding images and adding the sorry, take that one off. So this is how you delete. I've added a video. I don't want that one, so get rid of that. Yes, I want to get rid of it. Add a text panel. So here on the text panel, I can give it a name, and I'm going to call it actions, just for argument's sake, okay. And we'll add a custom resource as well. Okay, so we've added all those. So all of those will now appear in your items. So let's just open one up so we can have a look. And here they all are. Okay. So, oops, sorry. Let me go back again. So here are the metrics I've changed. Here's the outcomes that have been displayed, that I've changed, added, sorry. And now we can see the images. And so here is the image panel. I'll go more of this, but when I talk to you about uploading, so you go here and you select images to upload. This is where you would do it on that on this panel here. I'm not going to do that now today. We'll come back to that in another email. But you can add some images up here if you wanted to, and then play them as a slideshow. And when you do that, you click onto this one here, for example, and that panel will then open up and plays a slideshow when you've got that in there. Here's the videos, the two. Obviously, I didn't save the action when I deleted one, and the custom resource panel is this one here. So again, this will take resources. If I just click this over, this is where you can select from the resource. So this resources where we're adding, this could have a lot, and so it'll be just shown as a continuous slide bar up here. But here I can make this and just call this one, for example, PDF resources. And then what I would do is I just check that and add it. Do that. File. So I didn't mean to do that. I was adding a new one. When you do that, when you just add it, adding the new, I can add and upload directly to it. This one I'm just taking from this one over here, and there it is there. So when I save it now and come back into it, you have PDF resources, and here will be your general list of resources. The video, this one over here, again, I'm not going to do it at the moment, but that's how you upload these two types, WMV, MP4, or add to a YouTube video. We'll show you that later on. And the actions, the rich text panel over here. This is how you edit it. So that's your simple editing functions that you have, which I find really good. As I said, this can be your system of record at an item level. So no more writing notes and people taking notes in meetings separately. Have it all in here, record it. If there's any decisions made, you can also say refer to minutes of meetings or the actions panel, this one over here. All actions to be completed by, and you could be your supervisor or your manager who's saying that, and there's a time and date stamp as to when they do it. So it really becomes a system of record. Okay, so you can see by just simply coming into this, this item, we have a whole host of other information to delve into and increase the richness, the information. And as I mentioned, you can start to build up a knowledge management system by keeping it alive and dynamic all in one place. So setting up your global panels at the beginning is really important, and it'll save you a lot of time and effort by having to do it individually to items or reworking. So one of the best ways of doing it, as I've mentioned before, is to just watch the video, click the button, and you can get we can have a discussion about setting up a workshop so you can become a SharpCloud super user really quickly and start getting the benefits of SharpCloud, enjoying those and putting SharpCloud to work within your business. Okay, so I hope that's helpful, and speak to you later. Thanks. Bye.